How was Madoff's family involved in his pyramid scheme? Imagine a family trusted with running a business that turns out to be the biggest financial fraud in history. Bernie Madoff's family played key roles in his infamous scheme. Bernie founded his investment firm in 1960. Several family members held important positions there. His brother Peter Madoff was the senior managing director and chief compliance officer. That meant he was supposed to make sure everything followed the rules. Peter's daughter Shanna Madoff was also involved. She was an attorney and the firm's rules and compliance officer. Bernie's sons, Mark and Andrew Madoff, worked at the firm in different roles. They were part of the daily operations and knew how the business was run. Bernie always said he ran the scheme alone. He claimed no one else knew about the fraud. But the involvement of his family members raised questions. Peter Madoff was sentenced to 10 years in prison for his role. Mark Madoff, Bernie's son, was deeply affected by the scandal. He struggled with the fallout and sadly died by suicide 2 years after his father's arrest. Andrew Madoff was also involved but was not charged with any crimes. The two sons, Mark and Andrew, played a surprising part in exposing the scheme. When Bernie planned to use remaining funds to pay favored investors and relatives, Mark and Andrew decided to act. They alerted lawyers and then contacted federal authorities. Their actions led to Bernie's arrest in December of 2000. This shows that even though they worked for the firm, they chose to do the right thing once they learned the truth. Bernie's wife, Ruth, was not charged with any wrongdoing, but she was linked to the scandal's financial aftermath. Before Bernie's confession, Ruth made large withdrawals from company funds. This raised suspicions about whether she knew what was happening. Looking at this from a history perspective, the Madoff family's involvement shows how a Ponzi scheme can be kept alive within a close family group. Their roles gave the scheme a sense of legitimacy and control. This helped hide the fraud for many years. But the breaking point came when the sons decided to report their father. Their actions reveal how personal and financial ties can become complicated during such scandals. This case teaches us the importance of independent oversight and skepticism, even when trusted family members are involved. It also warns about the dangers of too much control and lack of transparency in financial firms. These factors can allow massive frauds to go unnoticed for a long time.